Now, let's shift our focus. A video of a Thar owner flouting traffic rules has gone viral, sparking outrage online. This clip shows the man driving on the wrong side, boasting that no one dared to stop him, crediting his Mahindra Thar for this reckless behavior. He proudly lists the so-called benefits of buying a Thar, most of which revolve around doing almost anything on the road without any consequences whatsoever. This man here appearing very happy to be flaunting that as well. Netizens slam his arrogance and entitlement, calling it zero civic sense. Some have even tagged Anand Mahindra, urging stricter control over Thar sales. Take a look at his arrogance behind the wheel. Take a look at this video.
भाई महिंद्रा थार लेने का सबसे बड़ा बेनिफिट ये है, देखो रॉन्ग साइड चलो, दूसरे वाले रोड पे अपना जाम था, यहाँ से रॉन्ग साइड चल रहे हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, कोई कुछ नहीं, ना कोई डिपर मारेगा, ना कोई आपसे फालतू बोलेगा, ना कोई कुछ कहेगा। यकीन करो भाई, 20 लाख रुपए सिर्फ स्टोरबाजी के दे रखे हैं हमने कि हाँ ये ऐसी टोर है कि साला कोई कुछ नहीं बोलता, कोई कुछ नहीं करता। महिंद्रा थार बैठ के ये वाली चीज आ जाती है आपके अंदर। ये देखो कंप्लीट हाईवे है, रॉन्ग साइड गाड़ी चल रही है, कोई मतलब नहीं किसी को कि कौन है, कहाँ से आ रहा है, कैसे आ रहा है, देखो।
For more on this, we have Anshul Singh live with us. Also, Anshul, there, of course, we've seen in the video brazen recklessness, complete abandon of what could be the consequences of such an act. What can you tell us?
Well, yes, this video has gone viral on social media where people are actually talking about how reckless this person is actually driving and how he's actually flaunting the manner in which he is breaking the rules on a national highway. Now, according to the video and what information we have picked up, that this video was shot actually on a highway in Haryana itself. The Haryana police has also taken cognizance of this viral video, and they are trying to find the exact location where this video was shot. So, who is this person? Where was this video shot? Is something that the Haryana police is looking out for. But definitely, the manner in which the SUV owners have been seen doing reckless stuff on the roads of the national capital, and specifically out here in North India, this is something that is a case of massive concern. This is not the only video that has come out over the last few weeks itself. Several such videos of reckless driving on national highways and on main roads have actually come to the fore. That has resulted in several accidents as well, people getting injured, people losing their lives. But yes, this entire menace that has been created by people who actually do not abide by the rules, who have zero road sense or a traffic sense. This is definitely a cause of concern. And now, as this video has gone viral, the police has taken cognizance of this entire video, and they are trying to find out the exact person and the exact location where this video was shot.
All right. Also joining me right now, Anurag Kulshrestha, founder and president of Tracks. Thank you so much for joining me on the broadcast this morning. We've seen that video. There also appears all this putting so many lives in danger for maybe a viral moment.
Yes, actually, promotion of the violation of the traffic rules has become a fashion now. It's a trend. Actually, it's just a matter of a time saving on our roads. Everybody is doing the same thing on the roads, and unfortunately, it is promoted by our top leadership. This is a saving the time on road. This is a phrase which has been promoted number of times everywhere, and lack of the enforcement, because we are having very poor enforcement system. Our police personnel, basically, they are focusing on the regulation of the traffic. Whenever there is a jam, they are just open for that. Otherwise, they are busy in the VIP duties, and rest traffic management, it's a nil. So because this is a social media also, people are getting the fame out of that, so they are promoting such activities, because there's no action against all these things. No means in 1% case only there's an action, otherwise in 99% case there's no action. So it's a matter of the law of probability. So everybody, because they're not having any fear in the mind about the laws and about the enforcement system also, so they all are doing like this nonsenses. Everywhere you will find the stunting on our roads. This is a type of stunting also, again, to get fame on the social media. So these activities are continued throughout India. But as per the law of probability, if people are having the fear to catch, then certainly they will stop this nonsenses. Otherwise, this will continue in our country.
Absolutely. Now here at CNN News 18, we've taken it upon ourselves to amplify this and to, of course, the goal here would be to right this wrong. Let's talk about the number of accidents. 25,242 average per day, 69 in 2023. That's the number of accidents average per day that we're looking at. That's in 2023, 69. Number of deaths due to such road accidents, 9,432. Average per day is 26. Again, these are all 2023 data that we have. So this is what we're truly looking at here. Should the bans be harsher? Do we need other measures in place as well? BNS section 281, up to 6 months in jail. That is a measure that's in place, up to a fine of up to 1,000 rupees on Motor Vehicles Act. Rupees 5 to 1,000 for first offence, rupees 5,000 in Delhi, up to rupees 2,000 for repeat offence, rupees 10,000 in Delhi. So these are some of the measures in place. But of course, at this point, looking at the kind of videos that we see almost on a daily basis, we have to ask ourselves, are these measures enough? What is it that perhaps we're not addressing at this point? And sir, let me come back to you. As you were saying that there is poor enforcement at this point. What would you say are some of the reasons for that? Is it lack of political will? Would you say it's lack of personnel? Is it lack of adequate security measures?
Yes, it's a lack of enforcement as well as the political will. As in our Motor Vehicle Act, amended Act, there's a provision if enforcement related agency, if they are violating the traffic rules, there will be a double fine on that. But because why there was such type of a provision in our MV Act? Because they are the enforcer. If they themselves are doing such acts, then it is the promotion of the basically such type of nonsenses. So number one, poor enforcement, and number two, the poor political will. As you know, our Supreme Court Road Safety Committee has been formed just because of just to find out the causes behind it and just to have enforcement related activities much and much and much. But nothing is going on because political will. You can understand every day you will hear the phrase like घंटों का सफर मिनटों में 22 घंटे का सफर 10 घंटे में 5 घंटे का सफर 2 घंटे में. It means saving of the time. So it is the act like you are promoting such violation of traffic rules, as well as you are provoking the people to commit suicide or to commit murder also. So I think our enforcement as well as the policies must be changed, because such type of acts, these are the knowingly act which is done by the people. Why there is just a problem, just enforcement or the penalty of just 2,000, 5,000, 10,000? Why not the seizure of this thing, seizure of vehicle, and imprisonment also if it is harming the people? Because there must be the provision like other countries also. They are having the like laws, policies like this. If it is triggered because knowingly, then seizure of the vehicle, cancellation of the license permanently, and if it is getting harm, maybe it's triggered by the drink and driving also, then vehicle seizure as well as the imprisonment must be there. And these, as per the law of the probability, these activity or the number of challans or number of activities must be increased a lot. Like if you are having a 1 lakhs vehicle on our roads, then at least 1,000 to 2,000 must be the seizures or the penalties for the system. Then only we will be having a fear in our mind and will be abide to follow the rules and regulations. Otherwise, never.
Anshul, let me come back to you also. Now, if we were just to look at the numbers, this is 2023 data that we have with us also. It's really time to right this wrong. We're looking at an average per day accidents of 25,000, over 25,000. The number of deaths, 69 average per day. Now, really here the situation, as Sir mentioned as well, there is perhaps a need for stricter, more stringent punishments.
Well, yes, even more than punishments, what is the need of the hour at this point in time? The immediate relief that can be provided is through stricter implementation on the roads. The implementation that we are seeing, as was mentioned by Sir as well, that generally police officers are busy in regulating traffic instead of instead of making sure that such reckless drivers who are on the roads of the national capital, who are on the roads on highways, they can be actually dealt with in the right way or the right manner. Eventually, definitely, this is the need of the hour as well, that there should be more stricter punishments. According to the BNS as well, now an FIR can also be registered if a person is found driving on the wrong side or is driving recklessly. But even that arrest is something that is very nominal. A person can easily get a bail out of the police station itself. There is no action that is deemed necessary that would be taken against the vehicle, or for example against the owner per se, permanently seizing his driving license. But such reckless people on the streets over here, specifically in North India, is definitely a big menace and a massive headache for the traffic enforcers over here. It remains to be seen if at all there will be any stricter implementation or any stricter laws that could be made in the near future, so that the lives of people who are traveling on the streets, that could actually stay safe. Because such reckless people, such reckless behavior, posting and boasting about it on social media, is something that has become very common and can be easily seen across the streets over here, across North India, specifically in states like Punjab, Haryana, Western UP, Delhi, and in parts of Rajasthan as well.
Right, Anshul. Mr. Anurag, let me come to you. Of course, as we were talking about poor enforcement, there is, of course, a need for stricter implementation. Also, when we look at this particular video, there is probably, they have uploaded it and it's something that has been recorded. So there's clearly no fear of any sort of consequences either. Why do you think that is?
Yes, actually, our we have already discussed our police persons are busy in the regulations. And second thing, in a country like Pakistan, especially on highways, they are having the separate police, highway police. And we are, and interestingly, on our highway, there is no police has been formed till now, and there's no enforcement on in these expressways, highways. There, we are just depending upon the digital cameras and all, and we are recording them. And after maybe 3 days, 4 days, we are sending the challans to them, and that's it. And interestingly, why there's no fear of the law? Because 75% of our challans, they are unpaid in our India. Then numbers two, our political party, sometimes we used to listen the government is going to give the relief to all these violators. He will waive off all the challans. And number three, our judiciary system, you must be having number of videos number here and there in social media कि there's a लोक अदालत लगने वाली है, आप आइए यहाँ पर चलान से मुक्ति पाइए. But this is a tradition in our country since, like political parties, like the influencers, like our judiciary system, our political system, everybody is basically focusing on the violation of traffic rules ultimately. Because if you're not punishing them, it means simply you are letting them free to do all these nonsenses, and ultimately we'll keep on trying or the crying in parliament. I am unable to stop accidents, I am unable to stop nonsenses, and this is a reality of our India. So number one, political will. If they, like recently, I think just 3-4 days back, one is the minister from Australia. He has resigned because he has got 2 or 3 challans. So he resigned from the parliament. So there must be, we must set some example at least. Political parties means they are having the authority to do anything on our roads. They can speeding, they can do the violation, they can do the wrong side movement, and everybody, they are free for everything. So first we have to start from the political parties. Like I'm giving you in the last show, I have given the example when Srimati Kiran Bedi has started one movement in Pondicherry about the helmet drive. And interestingly, entire cabinet was sitting on dharna in front of the Raj Bhavan to stop that drive. So this is the condition in our India. If some enforcer wants to do something, then entire political system is opposing all these nonsenses because we are taking the challans as a tax on our people. And we are afraid, the political system is afraid of that. Even in Gujarat also, there was entire campaign was run by one political party against no helmet. So that is our system. Where is the law? Where is the rules and regulations? Where is the implementation? How
All
the
right.
people will get a fear in the mind? So all these things we have to do a lot. First, political party, number one, politics. Number two, the enforcers. They have to understand their own power, how to handle this situation. Then judiciary system, they must come forward instead of waving off all the challans in the Lok Adalat and all. There must be a stricter punishment. If a violator is repeating the mistakes again and again and again, 2, 3, 4 times and 5 times, then must be there will be a vehicle seizure and must be the jail
All
term
right.
imprisonment also.
All right, all right. Thank you so much for joining us with your perspective and your insights on this also. Of course, we also questioned Union Minister Nitin Gadkari about our campaign. Listen into what he had to say.
आई एम जॉइंड बाय यूनियन मिनिस्टर नितिन गडकरी. सर, रॉन्ग साइड ड्राइविंग का आपकी मिनिस्ट्री ने क्या असेसमेंट निकाला है, क्यों होता है?
In every year in our country, we have 5 lakhs accidents and 1,80,000 deaths. In many accidents, the lane discipline is a problem. Even in the Western countries, there is a discipline for every vehicle, heavy vehicle, light vehicle, about lane discipline. Unfortunately, the Indian situation, our people they are actually violating the lane discipline, and that is one of the reasons for the accidents. So today, it is the time for the country, society, and even for the NGOs, university, all social organizations, we are taking help from them to educate the drivers that don't violate the rules related with the lane discipline. Already it is decided, and particularly in the access control express highway, it is very, very important. Otherwise, the result will be bad. It is to be more accident, more death. It is not good for the country. We have to save the life of the people. So my appeal to all the concerned stakeholders, please obey the rules and also take the preventive measures as far as the lane discipline is concerned.
Is the ministry planning anything specific against wrong side driving?
Yes, 100%. We have lot of now electronic system is there by which we can catch the image, and by that image we can easily identify that who is the driver, who is the car owner, who is violating the law. So after taking his photo or video, we can take action against him.
Thank you.
And also he had to pay the penalty for that.